So why do I need a pizza oven when I've already got an oven at home? You're probably asking yourself this question, and that's why you've clicked on this video. My name's Georgie, food creator and food fanatic. We're gonna be answering some of your commonly asked questions whilst cooking some fun dishes. Honestly, yes, it really is. The quality is out of this world. The bake is just totally different. It changes the texture, the taste, and it gives you that really amazing crust that's gonna rise and give you that nice crunchy texture. So with the toppings, you wanna keep it really simple because it's a really delicate dough. So the fewer toppings you have, the crispier the base, and the more chance you have of getting a better cook on the top from the rolling flame. When I first got the pizza oven, I would get excited and I just put all the toppings on. But now I've learned to just keep it a lot more simple and you're gonna get a much better result. Are we ready, guys? This is the exciting bit, okay. Look, you can use a peel, but sometimes I just like to give it a little twist. And as you can see, the crust is rising perfectly. Getting a nice little leoparding. Give it a little bit longer. You can see here, because the Gozney goes to such a high temperature, you've got this incredible rise, this incredible crust, like this, which you just can't get from a home oven. You can achieve this gorgeous leopard crust by just turning the pizza every 10 or 15 seconds to get a perfect even cook. Did you hear the crunch? This oven behind me gets to about 500 degrees C, and a conventional home oven gets to about 300 degrees C, if you're lucky. The high temperature is gonna give you a way better result. It's gonna give you a better texture and a better sear on whatever you're cooking, like a protein or veg or seafood. We're gonna do some prawns. We're gonna keep them really simple. I'm gonna do a little bit of oil first because I don't actually know how hot that is, and I don't want the butter to brown and like overcook immediately. My God, look at that. Let's do the garlic. Oh, this is so exciting. Now this is gonna go in. Just to keep that temperature, I wanna keep it hot. Wow, look at that. Then I'm just gonna throw these prawns in. Because it's so hot, you can see the prawns are already starting to cook and it smells incredible. I'm just gonna shove a little bit of salt in, a little mix, and then we're gonna shove it back in the fire, back in the flames, back in the Gozney. And that is honestly gonna take just like a couple of minutes. Oh my gosh. So we're starting to get a nice little sear on top. I'm gonna flip those ones. This is such a simple dish. It honestly takes just a couple of minutes to cook. And I love that you're starting to get the caramelization around the top. Oh my gosh, they look absolutely incredible. Now we're literally just gonna finish it off with some parsley, a little bit of lemon zest, lemon juice. You could even like char the lemons a little bit. I feel like that'd be quite fun. Oh, if you want it spicy, we can do a little bit of chili. And that is gonna melt into the buttery sauce as well. That's gonna be gorgeous. Guys, are you ready? So we've got just some lovely like sauteed prawns.
Presentation 10 out of 10.
Everyone get involved.
Oh, it's hot.
Cheers.
Cheers. They're really good.
That's good. Why do you need a pizza oven? This is exactly it. To get results like this with your friends, outside, and perfectly cooked shrimp. I'm gonna stop pretending to be a pro and we're gonna invite Ollie, the Gozney engineer. He's gonna give you all the tips and tricks.
Cool.
Come on in then, Ollie, come on.
Hey,
here we
Georgie.
go. Ollie, tell me what you do at Gozney.
So I'm an industrial designer at Gozney. So I work on aesthetics, user experience, and a little bit of the engineering as well. How it feels and looks primarily. So what pizza are you gonna make first?
Okay, I think we're gonna start with a pepperoni.
Nice.
And you're gonna tell me all the behind the scenes little
Cool.
fun tricks for why the pizzas come out so incredible.
Yeah, so one of the things that makes this oven special is you have a rolling flame, which is essentially giving you that radial heat from the top, and that's what gives you that intense heat and bake and rise on the pizza. But while it's doing that, it's basically absorbing all that heat. The oven's designed in such a way that it absorbs all that heat like a thermal battery.
Wow,
So
okay.
you're kind of getting that heat in the stone, and then that's repurposing that heat right into your food. So that's what gives you like that bounce, for example, and the crisp on the Neapolitan dough.
Ah, okay, so it holds the heat like a battery. I like that.
Yeah.
I guess that's why we preheat an oven for
Yeah.
a good amount of time.
Yeah, so you want to leave it on for like 15 minutes to half an hour,
Amazing.
just to let the oven fully saturate.
Different ovens like take longer to preheat.
Home oven and get it to a high temp, maybe like 250 like to 300. But
Okay.
as soon as you take the door off, you're just going to lose all that heat instantly.
So true,
And then you've
yeah.
got to wait, and it's slow. Like you want to be doing like back-to-back pizzas.
Right.
You want to keep pizzas flowing, and that's what this allows you to do. It gives you that real social
Amazing.
experience.
Keep it flowing.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. Yeah. Ollie, what is your favourite pizza?
So I'm pretty boring really. Like I'm Neapolitan, so I love a Neapolitan pizza.
Me too.
Neapolitan's a lot more social because you can keep things
So
going back
true.
to back.
It's quick and
Yeah.
you can keep the vibes going.
Yeah, that's kind of one of the main reasons the design team, developed this oven for. It's for those social experiences.
So, Ollie, which oven do you have at home?
I've got this exact setup. So I've got an Arc XL at home. Like me and my friends, we love to just cook around it. Like I actually don't cook much pizza on it. Like I'll
Oh,
do
really?
like,
Same as me, yeah.
I'll do like Turkish style food, Lebanese
Ooh,
style food, like
that sounds
pizzas
so
with
good.
mince on top. Just really quick, easy food that I can just get in there.
I love
and like
that.
get outside really and enjoy the heat.
Okay, that sounds amazing. Talk us through the heat, the fire, the flame.
So right now you're kind of cranking that flame right like to max essentially. That's kind of built inboard, so you've got space inside the whole oven. Make use of the whole floor. Yeah, you've got that flame kind of arcing over the top of the pizza from one side to the other, and then you can just twist your pizza around like every 15 seconds or so, and you get that real even bake.
Oh, that is such a damn shame. Okay, so as you can tell, Ollie did this one.
Yeah, guilty.
Let's take it from the top. Let's do another one. How about that? Take two. Okay, I think we're nearly done.
Cool.
That is so good. Again, the pepperoni's crispy, which I absolutely love.
Yeah, it's delicious. You get a really good crust as well.
Yeah, the crunchy crust, the crispy pepperoni is perfect. Is it around my face?
Yeah, it's gone.
You have a bit there.
Thanks.
Well, Ollie, thank you so much
No problem.
for your expertise.
Yeah, it's
I
great.
feel like I learned a lot.
Glad I can help.
When you think of Gozney, I know a lot of people think of pizza, but for me, I like to cook so many different things, from steak to chicken to fish, veg, flatbreads. It's so versatile. Now I'm going to show you how to do a big bone-in ribeye. Anything that benefits from a really high heat is going to come out incredible in the Gozney. The flame is going to help give you an incredible thick crust. It's going to be beautifully caramelized, and you're really going to benefit from the high temperature in the oven. So I'm going to season it with salt and pepper, a good glug of oil. You can mix that around a little bit. And then I'm going to get my preheated cast iron pan, and then listen to this sear. Yes, I absolutely love that. Can you lot simmer down over there, please? Okay, so we're gonna leave that a few minutes. We're gonna let a nice thick crust build, and then we're gonna throw in some butter, some rosemary, some garlic, give it a little baste, and eat some good steak. Let's go. There we go. Okay, let's just do a little baste situation now. A couple of them, a little bit of garlic, a nice knob of butter, which is literally melting in the sun. And I want that really sizzling hot. Oh my God, this smells so good. I think we could nearly be there. We don't need to take it too serious. You can do a little basting situation now. Wow, I'm happy. Woo! Oh my gosh, beautiful. We're gonna let this rest and come back to it a little bit later. Now, we've been talking a lot about why you need a pizza oven. Now I'm gonna show you a really simple fish taco recipe that's made so much better by using the Arc XL. Because we're gonna char the pineapple, we're gonna char the onion and the jalapenos to make a gorgeous charred pineapple salsa. This goes in the oven until it's charred, blistered, caramelized. It's gonna be absolutely incredible. Oh wow, that looks amazing. So by using the fire and the high heat of the Gozney, it gives you this incredible caramelization, this amazing char. I'm gonna flip it with these giant tongs. Just a few more minutes. Okay, cool. Literally 2 minutes away, I reckon. Yeah, 2 minutes. Wow, that is absolutely perfect. Pop this over here, and while this is cooling, I think it's a perfect time to make a margarita. Shake it up. Time to shake it up. I'm gonna keep a little bit of the pineapple to garnish the margs. I'm gonna start by just prepping the garnish because we have to make it look cute. I'm gonna start with a load of ice. This is by no means a precise recipe because we're gonna eyeball it. I'm gonna start with a little bit of mezcal, a little bit of tequila. I'm using mezcal because it's gonna pair perfectly with the charred pineapple and the charred ingredients in the tacos. We're gonna do a little bit of lemon juice for some acidity. We're gonna do a tiny little bit of agave just to sweeten it. Okay, and now we shake. Let's take a little bit of pineapple. Beautiful, loads of ice. Who got that? What? Here we go. And then we get the pineapple on top. And then the key ingredient is a little bit of cinnamon. Who would have thought? But trust me, it just goes so well with the drink. This looks so good. That's my kind of drink. Okay. Someone's gonna try it. Who's gonna try it? Rox, you trying it? Come try it. Drink. Hi, Rox. We were hugging. Smoky pineapple margarita.
Yeah.
A little bit of lemon juice, agave, charred pineapple is gonna go perfectly with our sea bass tacos.
Whoa.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Woo! Okay, now we've got our drinks. We're gonna finish the salsa and then we're gonna cook the sea bass and it should be ready in under 10 minutes, I reckon. The pineapple has cooled. This is honestly just a case of chopping it all finely. The pineapple is really lovely and juicy. It's got a gorgeous char. I'm just gonna cut it into like little cubes. Chop the jalapenos and the red onion. A little bit of lime to finish it off. Some coriander, which you can chop or just tear in. A little bit of salt. Give it a mix. Oh, I could just eat this by the spoonful. So good. So to finish the tacos, I'm literally just going to cook the sea bass and then it's a case of putting it all together. I'm gonna preheat the cast iron. I'm gonna do a little bit of paprika on this side. A little bit of salt. I did just pat this dry with a little bit of kitchen roll, just so it's nice and dry, so we're gonna get a really nice, crispy skin in the oven. Cool. You can flip it if you like, but personally, I like to leave it on one side because that way you're gonna get a really amazing crispy skin from the flame that goes over the top. And the best thing about cooking in the arc is it's gonna cook incredibly fast. This is 500 degrees in there. So that looks perfect. We've got a beautiful char on top. The skin is gonna be perfectly crispy. I'm gonna lightly warm up some of these tortillas just on the edge of the Gozney. I'm gonna chop the sea bass in half. Please tell me you got that crunch. This. Yeah, amazing. And then to serve, I just do tortillas, a little bit of finely grated, finely mandolined, white cabbage, and a little bit of coriander. Or actually quite a lot of coriander, but that's so fine. Beautiful. And then we go on with the crispy sea bass, like that. And then I'm just going to top it with a little bit of the charred pineapple salsa. Super juicy, so you can pour some of that on top. You can do a little drizzle of crema. This is just like sour cream. Any sort of creamy base will be good. And honestly, you have to eat this so quickly because you need to taste the crunch of the crispy sea bass skin. And these are my charred pineapple sea bass tacos, supercharged with the Arc XL. So we've made our tacos, we've made our steak, and we've made our pizza. The question is a pizza oven good for entertaining? I've invited a few of my friends over to help me answer that. Come on, anyone? Here we go. Ollie's back. Imogen, Flo, Rox. Here we go. Okay, guys, grab some drinks. Grab some drinks. Moment of truth. Wow, it's all gone silent. Oh my gosh. No pressure. If you've got the juices left in the pan, pour it over. Little bit of flaky salt. Dig in, guys. Wow.
I'll get some steak.
I'll grab some steak.
Oh,
I might do pizza and steak at the same time.
oh, that's a great idea. I like that. Has anyone tried the tacos? Tacos, good?
Pineapple is amazing.
You like it, and is the skin still crispy?
Yeah.
And this is why I couldn't give up my pizza oven. It's all about socializing, good food, good people, good drinks, and having a good time.
Great vibes, baby.
Andy from Holy Pizza hooked us up with the pizza dough today. So you gotta come and try a slice of your gorgeous dough. See, this is cheesy.
It's yummy.
Andy, thank you for the dough. Absolutely incredible, as always.
Magic.